Gwen Stacy, Gwen Stacy, Gwen Stacy, Gwen Stacy, diddly-doo, diddly-doo. Gwen Stacy. Another figure in this classic retro style wave that Marvel Legends has put out, based on, or loosely based on, the 90s Spider-Man animated series, but the packaging is full on based on the 90s Spider-Man animated series. Figures in this wave include Spider-Man, who we've got, and the review is already up on this channel. Electro, Peter Parker, I'm hoping to get. Norman Osborn's Green Goblin, which I'm hoping to get. They're both on my Amazon wishlist in case you want to help us out. Daredevil there as well. A bright student with a keen scientific mind, Gwen Stacy, his girlfriend to Peter Parker. Wow, way to give her the credit there. I don't even recall if she's in the 90s animated series. She probably was. The little blueprint box that used to sort of show what the special feature of a figure is here shows that she's got a switchable head. Because for some reason, this Gwen, who I wanted, because I just wanted the classic comic book character Gwen Stacy. It's very rare when the action figure lines make figures of civilians. Gwen Stacy in a classic outfit, like purple and green, with the knee-high boots and the headband, the Alice band. She comes with a clutch bag, a rolled-up Daily Bugle newspaper, a Midtown High School book, I guess, but also a spare Mary Jane head that is sculpted for this because she has a high hairline at the back to fit over the collar of this figure. Weird that they choose to do that, considering Gwen is in a very distinct look for MJ, and the animated series version of MJ had a very distinct look too, with that weird sort of turtleneck and grey joggers and boots and yellow jumper thing, but whatevs. Classic Gwen Stacy snuck in as part of this retro line. Let's get her open and check her out. Not like that. Gwen Stacy! Here she is. Gwen Stacy, and a Gwen Stacy action figure. Not a Spider-Gwen. I've got a Spider-Gwen. I love my Spider-Gwen, my Ghost Spider / Spider-Woman. This is Gwen Stacy. A love interest of Spider-Man's made into a figure. There was a Mary Jane released a couple of years ago. One of the last sort of Toys R Us exclusives of Marvel Legends was Mary Jane and Parker Industries' Armour Spider-Man. I wanted it. But of course, the way the UK operates and the way that stuff gets shipped out over here and the price gets wrenched upwards by scalpers and stores, there was no way I was ever going to get hold of it, so I didn't. But I do kind of have an MJ. I want to first, before we go on to Gwen, talk about Gwen's accessory, which is an alternate head, a Mary Jane head. So let's take Gwen's accessories away. I'll leave the papering because that took me ages to get in. So if you pop Gwen's head off, sorry. Ah, violence. Violence and mayhem. Then, it doesn't go on easily, the MJ head. One second. There we go. It doesn't really pop into place, the MJ head. It's sort of, you have to kind of wriggle it into place. But the MJ head does look great on this figure. Her head is an amazing sculpt. Really good paint applications. Like different shades, the lips and the hair and everything. The hair is built for this figure because look at how high. When correct me if I'm wrong and this has been used somewhere else, but the hair is built for this high collar, so they can fit into this high collar and fit into the coat. The red, the purple, and the green play off each other really well. So if I sort of put it there like that, that's a pretty cool MJ figure. Problem is, the moment you pull out to reveal the near knee highs, that's classic Gwen Stacy. So I find it really odd that they've included MJ's hair. Now, a way around this would have been the coat is a separate piece. So if you'd got the coat to come off and had given her the figure a pair of spare arms with long black sleeves or short black sleeves, you could have absolutely have had an MJ figure that wouldn't have looked too weird. You know, black jumper or black t-shirt, purple skirt, black boots. Sure, MJ, classic sort of like stylish MJ. But because she's got the green coat and because she's got these boots with the green coat, that is Gwen. So what am I going to be doing with this head? I don't know. I don't know. If anyone could recommend a good, simple MJ custom body swap with a neck that works with this head, let me know in the comments, because I feel like it's a waste of a really good head sculpt. So, off you go, MJ. Good day. Goodbye, MJ. Well, she's not coming off. She doesn't want to leave. She doesn't want to leave. Now let's have this horrific nightmare here, or we could give it a head. There we go. See, Gwen's pops into place. There we go. So, Gwen Stacy. Articulation. Little pivot. Well, barely pivoting, but, you know, socket joint on the ankles. Tiny feet are hard to balance, but she's got pegs if you have figure stance. Sorry, modesty. Double knee joint. No swivel at the calf. The boots are painted on. And mine's okay. There's a little bit of bleed on that calf, but it's not too bad. Thigh joint, and she has a pin socket at the top of the hips. No waist joint that I can see. Excuse me, I'm really sorry, Gwen. Oh, no waist joint that I can see, but that is a separately sculpted piece. The skirt is soft plastic, so the legs can move, and then the shirt is a solid piece. Rib crunch. Well, not crunch, sorry, ball jointed rib. Pin socket shoulder, pin socket elbows. Hands are, you know, sort of casual bend, and the head, as you see, has one of them jobbies. I can't remember what it's called. But interesting thing with my Gwen, this hand was pressed awkwardly in the box. Might have to get some. Might have to get some hot water on that and then shape it, because ouch, Gwen. But if I keep it down here, it works kind of okay, because they've gone for the preppier Gwen overall in terms of the accessories, because she comes with, aside from the inability to stand, she comes with a Midtown High School book of some kind. It's very thin, a little ledger. She comes with a clutch purse. So if we sort of put them together, not drop them like an idiot. It's just cool to have this classic character. Like the Spidey I grew up with was, you know, I've been reading him consistently since like 1999, since I was 8. But I read so many guidebooks on Spidey growing up, like so much that I could read to learn about him and the stories the previous like 40 years. So having a classic character like Gwen is very, very cool to finally see. Rolled up Daily Bugle is the other accessory. I've already got that in hand because it's a bit of a bugger to get in. And the head is well, right, the hair sculpt is amazing from the back. That is a great hair sculpt. Classic Gwen features. Likeness is different from MJ's, so they're not just like going, here's the exact same thing. They have similar jaws, but you know, nose is different, features different, paint application's different. The hair just doesn't quite work really, like from there, that's quite cool. It's blowing in the wind. Then you turn it around, it's like it's all coming away from her head. You do it that way, sort of where it might naturally sit, but her head's angled oddly. It just, you know, it doesn't quite. Maybe if you were doing it so that her hair was kind of sprawled out, as though she were like, I don't know, falling or laying someone's arms as they cried revenge to the heavens. I don't know. Check my Instagram if you haven't seen that really horrible picture I did already. But yeah, Gwen Stacy and the head of Mary Jane. Overall, a pretty cool figure. I'm really glad to add it to the roster of Spider-Man figures I've got. Have you got hold of this Gwen Stacy? Do you think it's a good figure? Do you think it should have come with at least one more accessory of a little web line to tie around her ankle? If you do, let me know. Comment down below what you thought of the review. If you want to buy me any figures from Amazon wishlist, that is linked below. God, this is so horrible. But you don't have to buy me anything at all. I just review stuff that I get when it comes out. And if it's both my wishlist, I'll give you a shout out. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna save Gwen. Yep, there we go. Saved her. See you next time.